Welcome to the channel, everybody. I am Benningfield. We are back with another movie car build for you. This one, though, is technically a TV car build. For those of you that may not know the show or heard of it before, it is an older show. It was The Fall Guy. It starred Lee Majors as Colt Seavers. He was a stuntman turned bounty hunter, and in the show he drove a 1981 GMC Sierra Grande. This was a subscriber requested, so big shout out to Mick Charlton. Thank you again for suggesting this build. Any of you guys have a suggestion for a build, put it down in the comments below. Now for this car build, going into it, I'll let you know it was an easy car to build, but the difficult part was getting it, and I'll get into that now. You can see it's the Bobcat in the game is what I used. Now we can go, you can find it on the website, and I'll show you now. It's in the Southern San Andreas Super Autos. If you sort by price, you can scroll down. It's a little bit closer. The problem with this one is, there it is, Vapid Bobcat XL, 23,000. The problem though, every time I've ordered it, it came with a camper shell on the back of it, and you cannot remove that, which is really weird. I don't know why they have the customization so weird on it. So just to guarantee that you get one that doesn't have the camper shell on the back, I would suggest going out and actually finding it, because you can just save it off the street. And I'll put a quick clip of where on the map that I found this one. Okay, now that you know where to find it, once you find it, you can take it down to any Los Santos Customs, or you can take it to your office, garage, workshop like I'm doing, and you just want to hop in. We're not going to focus on armor and brakes and all that stuff. There's not a whole lot of customization to do to this, so the only downside is it does not have the roll cage in the back. That's kind of unfortunate. There's a few differences actually. His was two-tone. It had the top and bottom. We can't really do nothing about that. It's just the closest I could find in game. But the actual shape of the truck is right on. His was not extended cab though, but I did have the brush guard on the front. So if it wasn't extended cab, maybe set up a little bit taller, and if we had some more customizable parts, we get it closer. But we'll work with what we have. The armor, brakes, and engine doesn't matter. Horns doesn't matter. Lights, I always do xenon. I do suggest those. Though this is an old truck, so stock lights will probably look more more correct to the time period. So you could do whichever on those. Loss and theft protection. Now, loss and theft prevention we will have to do. As you can see, I already done mine. You want to add a tracker and full coverage if you find this one off the street. That way, if it gets blown up, you will be able to call it back through Moore's Mutual. For the plate, I did switch to the yellow on blue because that's from the clips I've seen, that's the color license plate he had on his truck. So switch that. For the respray, I want to go primary color, metallic, and gold. Go down to the gold, select that, back out, go to secondary, again go down to metallic, and this time go with the chocolate brown. Get that added on there. A side note, he had an emblem on his hood that actually said, I believe it said The Fall Guy on it. It was kind of a round emblem with like wings or something. I don't know the exact emblem, but if you happen to have your own crew, or you can find a crew, good luck, that has that emblem. The crew emblem does show up on the hood where it was actually on the truck in the show. So that is a little side note, little cool feature to get it even closer. If again, you would probably have to be a crew leader and create that emblem yourself. I don't know that there would be any already on GTA, but you may be able to find a crew emblem that's similar. So that's an added thing you could do. And back out of that, suspension, you definitely want to leave the stock suspension. It was a real tall off-road truck. Actually, I wish we could raise it up even more. Unfortunately, we got to work with what we have. The transmission's up to you, turbo's up to you. For the wheels though, go into wheel type, go down to the off-road, go to chrome, and you want to select the Nevis or Nevis. I'm not sure how they're pronounced. It's the closest I can find. They were shaped more like the Raider, kind of, except it had more spokes. So I went with the Nevis. I believe, in my opinion, it looks a little closer. So go with the Nevis chrome rims under off-road. And wheel color you can't change. Tires, he did not have the tire design on his truck, so you want to just leave those as stock tires. I didn't put the bulletproof tires on it because I don't plan on keeping the vehicle, but if you want to keep it and you're going to drive around free mode, I do suggest bulletproof tires. Tire smoke will not matter. And for the windows, he did not have any kind of window tint on it, so leave it as none. And that is it. There's not a whole lot of customization due to the truck, but that is the closest I could find to replicating it. It is the right shape and right kind of model year. It is based on a Chevy or GMC truck, so it's really close. Once you get out in the sunlight, the colors are pretty close. Again, he had the dark brown on the bottom too, but we work with what we have in GTA, and I don't think it's a bad build. I like the trucks in game. Bobcat's not one of my favorites, but it's cool that it actually had a movie or TV car I could replicate with it. So big shout out again to Mick Charlton. I never would have thought of this one. I don't even remember the TV series that well, but big shout out to you, man. I'm always looking for new TV and movie car builds, so thank you again. Anybody, if you have a movie car or TV car or famous car build suggestion, put it down in the comments below, or you can hit me up on Twitter. My DMs are open. And again, I am Benningfield, guys. I appreciate you coming out. If you are new and you want to sub to the channel, that would be great. Hit the like button, that helps out. And then follow me on Twitter at Benningfield01. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.